Hello, hello. There we go. Welcome, everybody. Biggin, welcome, man. Hey, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Happy to have you. Happy to hear that. You guys here. We are here for the championship match between Judge Cedric Simpson and Judge Oakley. I forgot his first name. I apologize, Judge Oakley. You are going to have at least an hour, a full hour, to make your decision. I might push it to an hour and a half, I think, and you know what? I'll do that. We'll have an hour and a half to make your choice between Judge Simpson and Judge Oakley. We're gonna go through Oakley and Simpson videos, some of the greatest hits, and we'll see what happens here. If Judge Oakley can pull off the upset. But happy Friday to everybody. Again, Biggin, thank you for the raid, man. Much appreciated. I appreciate all the likes. I did see that there is a new Blandino that dropped. In addition to that, Lane Myers also had a hearing where he was his typical unhinged, borderline sovereign citizen self. He dropped a lot of different sovereign citizen lingo. So we might take a look at that. Probably, maybe not tonight, but definitely tomorrow. But we're going to spend the day on this championship bout. As the underdog, we're going to start off with Judge Oakley before we get going. Oh no! Thank you. There we go. Thank you. I'm good. And I want to make sure I got the timing correct. See, I do not. 1:30. There we go. Save. All right. We are ready to go. Again, thank you everybody for dropping in. And we are starting this in 3, 2, wait, dang it. 1, go. Polls are open. And where's the volume? What? Oh my god. What? Why is there? Where the hell did the volume go? Hold on. What the hell?
That Whitehorn address while you're on bond, that's a violation.
They're not dumpsters.
Oh,
that's the.
Oh, okay.
They're not. I don't have a dumpster. I don't even have one dumpster here.
That'd be Daryl Garrett.
What do you think is last?
Garrett.
Are the votes going through? Okay, it looks like they are. All right.
Thank you. Daryl's iPhone, is your last name Garrett?
Yes.
All right, we'll rename you. We're gonna put you back in the waiting room until we're ready for you.
Okay.
Judge, Mr. Garrett and Mr. Schick are out of the breakout.
The poll's on the screen, Folly.
Mr. Garrett, did you go away?
I'm right here.
Good morning. I understand you do not want the benefit of an attorney today?
No.
Okay. And Mr. Schick, where are we at on Mr. Garrett's stack of files?
He's running a business out of a residential home in a residential district that's zoned that way. He does not have a certificate of occupancy, and he also is keeping dumpsters which is part of his business in the residence.
All right, so.
Oh, sorry, Jenna. Real quick, Jenna makes a good point. This, I wish this is essentially a popularity contest, but but you're voting for who do you think is, the hands down best judge on the YouTube, on the internet. You can base it off of the kind of schedule they have, the decisions they've had to make, the defendants that they've had to deal with, the plaintiffs that they had to deal with. It's basically your own criterion.
So you haven't worked anything out is what I'm hearing.
That is correct.
Okay. So Mr. Garrett, what's your pleasure? You want to set these misdemeanors for trial and the civil infractions for formal hearings?
Yes.
All right. The misdemeanors, because they're misdemeanors, give you the option of a jury trial or a bench trial. Do you understand the difference?
Yes.
What do you want to do?
Jury trial?
You're going to do this without an attorney?
Yes. It's pretty
You're
much
going to
black
represent
and white.
yourself.
Yes.
On ordinance violations.
On all of them, yes.
Okay.
The court-appointed attorney that I was given, he didn't get me any information or wouldn't even answer my phone calls, so I just figured I could do it myself.
Okay. Let me just tell you something. I'm going to be very, very blunt. I've been on the bench for 21 years. I've never had a jury trial on an ordinance violation like this. If you do a jury trial on your own and you lose, I will probably put you in jail.
Hey, that's fine.
Okay.
Your Honor, we have
Likely because you are absolutely wasting so many people's time.
people would like to address bond conditions on this.
Your address on, yes, Mr. Kaplan, give me a minute. Your address on Whitehorn is correct, 8978?
Yes.
October 28th, 8:30 is your trial date.
Okay.
Mr. Kaplan, go ahead.
Was it October 28th, you said?
Correct.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Yeah, Your Honor, with regards to what Mr. Schick has said, he is operating these businesses through all hours of the night. It's trash hauling, dumpsters. He's advertising with his listed residential property that doesn't have a business license or C of O as the place of business. So for bond conditions on this, because I'm sure I'm going to have to file a show cause probably today, we would request that you order him not to have any business in any place in the city of Romulus without a business license, and just with the acknowledgement that if he's found to be violating this, we will be filing show cause motions.
Mr. Garrett, any response to that?
Yeah, well, I don't conduct business out of my home, ever. Not one time have I conducted business out of my home. Just because I have an address, my address is my business address. I think it's connected to my business. It's a dumpster rental company. The customers don't rent the dumpsters at my house.
Wait. So you are running a business out of your home. You just said that your business address is the same as your home address. What?
I take them to them. And
Where are you storing the dumpsters, Mr. Garrett?
what was that?
Where are you storing the dumpsters?
Where do you store the dumpsters before somebody rents them?
Well, before I got the no C of O and all these other tickets. They rent out so easily that you'll take them from one location and take them right to another location.
Oh no.
I've never once
So
rented a
you're not-
dumpster in my at my home. And when I clean out the foreclosures for the banks, I can't remotely clean them from my house. I have to go to the location to do it. So they're wrong about running a business out of my home. I might work on some equipment there, like my trucks or something, especially through
Trevor.
the pandemic, because it was a
That's
stay-at-home
part of your
order.
business, Mr. Garrett. That's part of your business.
Yeah, but if they're personal trailers and vehicles I use sometimes for
If
my
I'm a
business.
if I'm a trucking company and my job is I haul freight down the road, but I work on my semis in my driveway, that's part of my business. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
So are you telling me you've never had dumpsters or dump trunks at the Whitehorn address?
Business related? No, sir.
Business related? Oh, what a weasel!
And they would have to be.
I've never had
What a
anybody
weasel!
that has a dumpster at their house for pleasure.
Hey, well, just because you have them doesn't mean don't exist. And I've also been.
What the
All right,
now,
let's be clear then, Mr. Garrett, because I don't like your smart ass attitude. If there's a dumpster or a dump truck on that Whitehorn address while you're on bond, that's a violation.
They're not dumpsters, though. They're not. I don't have a dumpster. I don't even have one dumpster here. utility trailers with sides on them.
Your Honor,
I built them
Your Honor,
personally.
Then I'll order
Your
no
Honor,
utility trailers there.
My God, he sounds like Blandino. The way he tries to weasel his way out of saying that he's not doing what they're saying he's doing. Oh, what a weasel!
Your Honor, I apologize.
I need a weasel emote built. I need to get a weasel emote.
Ordinances.
Your Honor, I apologize. Mr. Schick's waving a photo right now of the dumpsters on his personal property. Those look like business.
What the you have a fleet! Bro! You have a fleet! Look, oh, let me try and blow this up. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4? Maybe 4? Like, trucks that you have parked in your residence? Come on, man. This guy.
This dumpsters to me, Your Honor, with
Where's
a
the
company that has
commercial
no
freedom?
business license.
Mr. Garrett,
right
hold on,
now.
Mr. Kaplan. Hold on, Mr. Kaplan. Mr. Garrett, you interrupt anybody else when they're talking.
Uh-oh.
I'll hold you in contempt today, and you won't have to worry about a bond. Is that clear?
Sure.
Mr. Kaplan, go ahead.
Your Honor, and I apologize because, like I said, I was going to file a show cause motion on this pretty much immediately. But he's lying to you right now in front of you, which is contempt of court, possibly. He is
Potentially, yeah. A little bit.
Mr. Schick has photos of the dumpsters on his property that he's saying are never there. I have advertisements on Google with his residential property listed for D's dumpster and clean out and D&M dumpsters and these things. I have his Lara that has his company listed as his home address, his Lara filing. We have videos. I mean, this has been an ongoing issue for the neighbors.
All right.
And he's obviously explaining to you right now that none of this is going
I've heard enough. I've heard enough. Mr. Garrett, listen to me. You're digging yourself a hole, brother. You're digging yourself a hole. What you need to do, if you're going to be in business, what you need to do is go out and hire an attorney that can advise you on business matters. One of those things that attorney is going to advise you is you can't do this kind of stuff out of a residential neighborhood. Sit down with the city, find out what you have to do to be in compliance. There's property in the city of Romulus where you could do all this out of and probably even afford it. But who's going to run your business if I put your butt in jail? Don't get your back up, dude. There's a right way and a wrong way to run a business, and you're not doing it the right way if you're trying to do it out of that address in Whitehorn. And from your mouth, you're running it there. You're working on your trucks there. That's part of your business.
Well, there's a
You tell me what you want to do. You want to try to comply with the city of Romulus, or you want to fight this?
I already tried been complying with the city of Romulus for a long time now.
All right,
Please
here's
don't
what
answer
we're
my
gonna do.
phone. I got Mr. Kaplan saying that he's going to take my house from me in the breakout room last court date. There's no way. I'm not doing anything on it, you know.
Are you clear that your bond condition is you don't have anything on that address other than passenger vehicles? No RVs,
Isn't the
no horse
ordinance,
trailers.
the ordinance though is 2 trailers, right, per lot?
I'm not talking ordinance. I'm talking my bond by bond conditions.
Bond
Your Honor, he
conditions.
has multiple trailers.
I didn't ask you anything, Mr. Schick.
No,
Mr. Garrett, do you understand what I had just said? Nothing but passenger vehicles.
I understand what you're saying, but I don't see how that's right. There's a right and a wrong way to do things.
Then you can appeal me.
All right. Well,
If I lived in your neighborhood and what it sounds like is going on, I'd be real upset. I don't think that's fair to the residents.
well, it's not also fair to me that they're threatening to kill my dogs and calling the police on me about my dogs being at large, which I know they haven't been.
Then you need to go to the police and make reports about threats. That's not in front of me today. What's in front of me is what apparently is a business being run on Whitehorn.
Which is
So to make sure that stops today, I'm ordering you nothing at that address other than residential passenger vehicles. No commercial vehicles, no horse trailers, no utility trailers. Clear?
I
Crystal.
don't see how that's right though, sir. I don't.
I'm not asking you if you agree. I'm
If it's
asking if you
yeah.
understand.
Yeah,
understand.
exactly.
There you go.
Stand under.
Nothing else. November or October 28th is our jury trial date. Once again, sir, I would highly advise you to go talk to an attorney, a business attorney, and get some advice. Yes, sir.
And Your Honor, for the record, Your Honor, for Mr. Garrett, if an attorney does reach out to me, I am willing to work with him, with any attorney or Mr. Garrett, as long as the house is not being run as a business and prevent a jury trial and possible jail time on this case.
I appreciate that. Mr. Garrett, you had a question?
Yes, I have I have my camper here, and what do I do about that? I just have to go pay to store
Park it somewhere else. Park it somewhere else.
Okay, and then I have one more question. Oh, I guess that's for trial. Never mind. I'm good. Thank you.
I can't believe he's wanting to go to trial on this. Yeah. Oh my God, that's it. What an idiot. And I appreciate Oakley like not letting him waste the court's time like that, or let him waste the court's time like that. All right, where are we at now?
You guys could issue a warrant as long as I don't.
Ah, this guy, I remember. Oh, I remember this guy. I think we remember this guy.
Return, you can kiss my ass. This is
You know what?
Whoa.
You know, no. I'm gonna tell you what. You don't come in here. You don't.
Fuck you.
Okay, that's contempt. That's 93. Keep going.
Fuck you.
That's another
Fuck you
93.
again.
The guy I feel sorry for is this guy, as he's the next case up.
180!
That's a bad time.
That's 300 days! I think we all remember that classic judge clip. That's 500 days!
You can't handle the truth.
Is so happy to see you.
I am very happy to see you. Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Jarrell. Please state your name.
Hello, Joe.
And
Your Honor, we have not had contact prior to today. I think the number we have for you may not.
I don't have a phone. So whoever gave you a number, it was invalid.
Okay, so I'll need to figure out a way to get in touch with him so we can go over the case together.
so they're two separate.
If I give you my number,
What is?
you have a PO box?
I don't have a phone. I have Blonde Center. Use a PO box, I think.
Okay. Do you have an email address?
No. I'm on his radar. Use electronics.
All right. So you guys are gonna be trying to figure out a way to get to make contact with each other, right? So.
Yeah.
Okay, so the reason I say that is let me just do this. Let me give you a little bit of time so that I'm going to turn this out to September 4th, 2024, 9 a.m.
What's the holdup? It's trespassing.
Pardon?
I don't understand what the holdup.
Okay, we're all right. I don't know if you're going to get anywhere with that kind of remark, buddy. What's the holdup? Chill, sir.
It's trespassing.
What do you mean what the holdup is?
This is it's an arraignment, right? Or a preliminary exam?
No. You're not charged with a felony, so it's not a preliminary examination.
Right.
You were arraigned in this on July 24th.
Mhm.
They set this date. Your attorney hasn't been able to talk to you about the cases at all.
Okay.
So I'm trying to I can set it for 2 weeks out,
Yeah,
but the problem,
I'm tired of the state. I'm ready to leave this state as soon as possible. It's trespassing. I could technically leave and you guys could issue a warrant as long as I don't return. You can kiss my ass. This is
you know what? No. I'm gonna tell you what. You don't come in here. You don't.
Fuck you.
Okay, that's contempt. That's 93. Keep going.
Fuck you.
That's another
Fuck you
93.
again.
That's another 93. That's another.
Look at this guy's face. He's like, oh
93.
no.
That's another 93. That's 6 93s consecutive.
Yes. It is that look there that really does say it all. That convict is definitely the kind of person you don't want anywhere around the normal people out there.
Case, people versus Keith Yankton.
What is that? What is that commentary?
Mr. Jenkins does not want to. He does not want to unmute.
Hello, sir.
He does.
I had a lot to write down on that.
I'm sorry. I just seen. How you doing, Your Honor? How you doing, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor. No, sir. No, Your Honor. Absolutely, Your Honor.
You failed to appear for your appointment with the probation officer.
That's still great. What? Oh, it's a compilation. Oh, it's just that there's not a whole lot with Oakley that we have, and we already saw his claim to fame, the sovereign citizen one. But I think we can. Oh, wait, I'm in the wrong channel. 1 second. Nope. Oh, this one. Oh my God, I'm lost. I think I lost the video. There was at least one other Simpson that somebody wanted to bring up. It looked like it was about an attorney though who messed around and found out. I know I saw it, and now, like... Did I... Oh my God. Alright, you know what? Let's go to OSG. We can go to Old Squishy Gardner, and we can find some videos there of Simpson. Oh, wait.
German. Court case, people versus Marquise Hankey.
Alexander on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Search for Judge Oakley.
71 on behalf of Mr. Marquise Hankey. Mr. Hankey, state your name for the record.
My name is Marquise Hankey.
All right. And Judge, we're asking for an adjournment. I just got substituted into this matter yesterday, Your Honor, and we're asking for an adjournment for discovery.
That's fine, when appropriate.
During the matter, March 13th, 2025, 9 a.m. Yes, that's about.
Your Honor, I'm not sure, is the court in receipt of the bond violation report?
I am not.
I have not reviewed it either, Judge, but I'm certain what it would say, but.
Your Honor, I have a report from February 24th of 2025 that the defendant had absconded from his tether and had been unable to be located. And they stopped supervision. I also wanted to address his jail before he got out.
Do we have that?
No, we do not.
You falling asleep? Uh-oh. What did he find out? Uh-oh.
And you're aware of this?
I am, Judge.
Oh, boy.
Also wanted to address his jail calls from before he was released.
Oh, geez, lady.
Yes, go ahead.
In those calls, the defendant contacts a third party who then contacts the victim. The defendant says, I need you to do me a favor. So you have that number right, and the person says, whose number? He does, who is the victim. He says, I can't say the name, I can't tell you, but I need you to do me a solid. He said, okay, what? Tell them I'm thinking of you. And he says, The defense says, y'all been talking, right? He says, no, I've only been talking to the victim. He says, can't see that name on my phone, because she's my case.
Oh my God.
And then in the next call, the defendant gets her added to the call. He calls the third party who then connects her to the call. And they're talking. And I also have concerns that he would be contacting her at a different number because I had a note from Detective.
So it sounds like he's on a no contact order, and he's completely blowing it off.
Mosher that he had been contacting her as well as a different number. I'm just not sure exactly what that number is. And given the facts of this case, I'm extremely concerned.
And may I address all those issues, Your Honor?
Yes.
And so briefly, Judge, my client
Just so that I know, currently right now, he was ordered on a tether and he's not
Shelly, thank you for the $20 super chat. Much appreciated.
on a tether right now.
Absolutely not, Judge, and I'll address it. So Judge, if I may.
He cut. Why? I think I spoiled it.
Mr. Hankey, he's 22 years old, Judge, has no criminal history whatsoever. This is his first ever contact with the law. Literally, Judge, 3 days ago, he admittingly cut his tether off.
What the hell? Oh, come on.
Got overwhelmingly scared. He didn't understand what he was actually charged with. He thought he was charged with a life offense. I told him, no, it's a felonious assault. He was under the impression that he was immediately going to prison today because he didn't understand the law. And so he freaked out, Judge, and he indeed, admittingly, he cut his tether off. I immediately spoke with my client. I told him not to run, not to go anywhere, to address the court and to be upfront about it. And so, Judge, he's here today. He had every opportunity to not be here today, every opportunity to run, and he didn't. He takes full ownership for cutting that tether off, Judge. If I had talked to him before he did it, I don't think it would have ever happened.
Yeah, thank you for the 38 months.
He did it intentionally to, flee from the court. I believe he did it, honestly, Judge. And if hear me out, Judge, I think this is a situation, Your Honor, where fear got the best of him, anxiety got the best of him. In terms of the jail calls, Your Honor, I would.
Do we have the tether back?
Your Honor, I'm not sure, but I did also want to address that the defendant does have a juvenile adjudication for a CSC fourth and a dismissed DV from 2022, which the victim failed to appear as well.
Judge, community corrections have the tether back, and there's been communications with the tether agent and the office. And so, Judge,
no criminal history, eh?
In terms of the jail calls, I was just made aware of those this morning. I would note that his the complainant in this case is his girlfriend. She's currently pregnant. I told my client to have absolutely no contact with her whatsoever per the bond conditions. And so, Judge, I make this argument, Your Honor, because honestly, I'm asking the court if they would give him a second chance. It was a $70,000 cash surety bond. That bond was.
Think of it for the $5. Oh my God, Mr. Hankey. No contact means no contact.
Posted.
True.
But for his actions 3 days ago, Judge, we wouldn't have this bond violation, at least with the tether. With the phone calls, Judge, again, I'm not saying he admits or denies that, but he knows he's not to have any contact, third-party contact with the complainant, and that will continue. And so, Judge, I'm asking if my client could have a second chance on this tether. Again, Judge, he could have been like everyone else and just not come back or got caught. And
We would have got him. I mean,
and you stole the words out of my mouth, Judge. I said, or he could be standing here today in a green jumpsuit, and he's not. He's here today, Judge, fully accountable for his actions. It won't happen again, Judge. I guarantee it. We plan to address this case, and I'm just asking for a second chance.
Counsel, go ahead, anything?
I just would kind of reiterate the facts of this case in which he pointed an AR-15 style rifle at the victim, saying to her, "I'm going to kill you. I'll put a bullet."
Holy shit!
In your head. And then on the phone call, he addresses that he knows he's not supposed to be talking with her because when the other person says, "Kia, who is the victim?" he goes, "Don't mention her. She's my case." So I have great concerns that he would still be violent.
He's playing the game. I don't.
DSN, thank you for the super sticker.
Appreciate play games. We don't play games here. You don't get to be put on a tether.
Allegedly,
well,
true, Jake.
Be
Allegedly.
told that you should not be contacting the victim, and then finding and manipulating ways to do so. Don't do it here. Doesn't happen. Won't happen. And then when you get the grace, given the nature of the charges, to get let out, then you're running around and you decide that what the court ordered in terms of a tether, you decide you want to cut it off yourself. We don't do that either. Defendant's bond is revoked. Defendant's remanded. I'll see him on the 13th, and counsel, you can give me your argument as to what I should do with the bond at that point, but right now, he's remanded.
Yep, you're done. Sorry. I mean, trying to rip off the trying to take off the tether alone should be enough. All right, we're gonna borrow our buddy Mike because Mike actually has a quick Oakley that looks good.
Hello, hello,
Hi,
hello. It's Attorney Mike Graham. I'm coming to you from beautiful Gdansk, Poland. And I've got a nugget for you. It's a quickie, but it is.
Wait, he's in Poland at this time?
So good. I have to thank Shelley Montague who sent it to me. We've got a Karen who rolls in and gives Judge Oakley a piece of her mind. And you know, Judge Oakley is not going to take that sitting down. In fact, he's rarely sitting down. Let's do this thing, shall we?
No, Hitchbot. I had no idea he moved to Poland. I had no idea. Wow.
For Bankhead?
Yes.
Okay.
No, that's fine. And Mr. Washington, for Ms. Kosa, we're just adjourning that, correct, for the prosecutor?
I moved him too quick.
Oh my God, Hitchbot, I hate Hitchbot, you piece of.
Mr. Washington,
Yes.
we're just gonna adjourn this post-op, correct?
Yes, but
For the prosecutor?
yeah, we can adjourn that. Ms. Kozar has indicated she doesn't want me representing her, so I don't know whether to have her address the court on that.
You want to do that now, or you want to do that after you've talked to all your defendants?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
No, let's do it now. We can let the county go then.
Hey,
Okay. Yeah, maybe if I can speak to the rest of my clients. Two of my clients are.
No. As soon as we get her on, Ms. Kozub, see if you can get a deputy to unmute you so we can talk.
And the prosecutor's Miss Dane. She's asking for the adjournment. She wasn't able to be here, so she has prosecutor.
Mr. Washington wants no part of this, but it's really doing him a favor to get it over with. Brace yourselves. It's a thing of beauty.
Oh, boy. On this file?
And Miss Kosa, yes.
Okay. Ms. Kosa, can you hear me all right?
Yes, Your Honor, I would like to release my lawyer. I need a new one because he already violated my rights and my privacy by answering a phone call with my biological mother, who has done nothing but commit crimes against me. And he told her that he was my lawyer before I even knew he was my lawyer. And I don't want my lawyer communicating with one of my biggest predators and enemies who have been doing nothing but committing crimes against me. And I'm pretty sure she set this up as well. So he will not be my lawyer.
Okay.
There's a lot to unpack there.
Just so you understand, you have a right to a court-appointed attorney, but you don't get to pick the attorney unless you pay for the attorney. So I'm going to put in for one request to see if they will appoint another attorney from downtown. I don't appoint the attorneys. That comes from downtown. Understood?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, for the record, before this turns south, she comes in hot, saying a bunch of wacky stuff. He does the nicest thing he can for her at first.
Well, that's true.
Then pre-warns her, you don't get to pick. You're not paying. But I'll do what you're requesting. Does not think that Mr. Washington did a damn thing wrong, which I'm sure he didn't. And then we go from there.
I mean, you never know.
That will be adjourned for probably safe 3 weeks.
Well, no, the prosecutor wants it mid-November because she's off.
Okay, so that's all right. So
Your
the
Honor,
prosecutor
can I
wants,
say something?
the prosecutor is asked to have this adjourned
Your
into
Honor.
mid-November, so that should be time for you to get a
Okay,
new
Your Honor,
attorney.
I was kidnapped. They came in a car
Oh,
that
no.
was not Belleville. They
Oh,
busted
no.
into my house. I have video evidence. They took the knife out of my room that had nothing on it. He did not have gloves on it. He did not have gloves on. He did not have an evidence bag. He took my phone that I hid. He took my purse.
He took my phone that I hid. Okay.
When I was leaving to come here in the new jail, do you know that we're in the new jail? You know.
I don't even know.
Well, when they took me in the new jail, he told me, oh, I don't have any property. So they stole my purse, they stole my phone, they stole all my identification. Then they did not take me to a Belleville station, and they were not in Belleville cars. They didn't even take me to Sumter station, and they were not in Sumter cars. They took me to a place called Huron. And when I asked the cop, why am I here? He said, I don't know, I don't work here. So I've been kidnapped. I'm trying to call the FBI. I have no wristbands. They won't let me give me 2 free phone calls. They won't give me a tablet. They barely let me out. If I do anything wrong, they punish me in their own ways because no one's watching them. Since I got here, I've been screaming and asking and begging for a sergeant. No sergeant will come and talk to me. I just got sandals today.
Sorry.
So many corrupt things are happening. Who do I report it to? No one will. I can't call the FBI. I've told every single person, not every person. I've told so many inmates, sheriffs,
oh boy,
nurses, doctors, social workers. Will you please call the FBI? I've been kidnapped.
Oh God, she's sounds like that one person who sends an unhinged email and copies like every single federal and state law enforcement body in the country.
This is not the first time. Will you please call the FBI? No one will call the FBI. And I know I don't get to choose my attorney, but I do have the right to have an attorney that does the legal thing and respects my rights and doesn't tell a predator and an enemy who's attacking me, don't answer their phone call. And you're not supposed to tell anyone you're my lawyer or any information about my case. This is what happened last time with Lauren Anderson. She communicated with my biological parents who were in
Jesus, Judge Oakley's just letting her
the
go.
case. They made deals and were talking. They had their cell phone number. So this is just going to keep going and going and going and going and going and going.
Okay.
You done?
You done? Yeah.
I am now, since you really don't want to hear the rest.
I didn't understand that. You're done now because what?
It doesn't sound like you want to hear the rest of the information and the truth and the facts.
There's nothing.
Yeah, we don't. There's one thing we can agree on. Nobody wants to hear the rest.
I can do with any of the information you just spewed at me.
Aren't you a judge? You can
Yeah,
call
but
the
I'm
FBI.
not in charge of the Wayne County Jail.
Huh? Excuse me, I'm sorry. I did not hear what you said.
That's because you're talking over me.
No, I wasn't talking when you said something about Wayne County Jail.
I am not in charge of the Wayne County Jail. It's called separation of powers.
True.
So you've asked for a new attorney. That takes time.
But I told you the cops kidnapped me. You can call the FBI and say, hey, you want to investigate and see if this is true? She's claiming to be kidnapped. And I've also been claiming to be sex trafficked. And I believe I'm being raped. And I believe that there are people in my house that I couldn't see. Even though I told the cops, hey, I think there's people here. And then they took me to a mental hospital saying, no, Alicia, you're manifesting this. There's no people here. Really, then why did I hear men's voices? And why are other people's mail being delivered at my house?
Let me know when I...
You're the only one I can tell. Who else am I going to tell?
When you're gonna shut up long enough for me to respond, I'll be happy to respond.
Because you're a judge, you don't get to tell me to shut up.
Oh, I certainly
You gotta
can.
respect
And I
me
can make
too.
you shut up.
Yeah, I mean, he absolutely can tell you to shut up.
Watch, here it goes.
Mute.
You're live.
Here it comes.
I'll take it to the Supreme Court.
Can't imagine why you couldn't bond with that woman, Mr. Washington.
Yeah.
So who's your next client? Who do you need to talk to?
Either Mr. Bankhead, I see Mr. Bankhead, and then Mr. Folks. Either one, Judge.
I'll put you in with Mr. Bankhead. I'm sorry, Marianne. Is there?
Oh, she's still back. She's trying to get back.
I had to do it. I loved it. I love the ending so much. You can't tell me to shut. I'll tell you what I can do. Wait for it here. Wait for it. So he's going to put a mute, but she squeezes in. I'm taking this to the Supreme Court. And he mutes her ass.
No, he kicks her. He didn't mute her. He kicks her.
Oh, that was just sent to me. Oh, thank you so much. Let me see. Again, that was Shelly who sent that to me. Thank you, Shelly. I enjoyed that so thoroughly. Sometimes it's just a quickie. That's all you got. But it was so good. I had to run with it. I was sitting here in my hotel by myself, laughing my ass off when I saw that unfolding. He was very patient when she started this stuff. He's like, okay, all this isn't making sense. I'll have patience. I'll let her run her course.
True. All right, I appreciate you, Mike.
And then when he just
everybody, if you don't,
You have to just.
if you aren't subbed to Mike, go for it. I feel like a good chunk of you are already subbed to Mike at this point. If you're subbed to me. Remember when? No, I'm not even gonna say anything. I was gonna say, remember when he was just starting out and I had a couple thousand and he just launched. Can't say I'm not jealous, but you know what? He kept it consistent, kept on streaming, so. And I want to play video games, so it is what it is. All right, let's see this one with Judge Simpson.
Shut up.
Lisa Anderson
Shut up!
versus Larissa Anderson. Yeah, this is gonna be a minute.
Hello.
Hello. That's okay if they're backwards. Your name?
Oh my God, Agent.
Lisa.
All right. Okay, this is a termination case, and as I'm recalling, mother-daughter. Is that right? Okay. Is it your house, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm on the list too. So we're both on it.
Okay, are you renting this place from somewhere else?
Yes. It's an apartment.
Okay, so.
Is that really what it is?
Let me ask you this.
I gotta be a cam girl, in order to boost up the numbers.
Yes. I don't have a copy of the lease. Are you disputing that she's also on the lease to the apartment?
No, I just wanted her out for my well-being.
No, I hear you, but I've got to have a legal basis in which to do that. So you're
I don't even know why I wore my hoodie. I'm roasting already.
Premises. Is that correct?
It was cold today. It was cold
So
all
you
day
would
today.
agree that Larissa,
Her
right?
name is Police, yes.
That both of you are the. Pardon?
Because she's over 18, yes, she had to be put on the lease. The Section 8 housing voucher is in my name. And they told me since she won't move out, that I have to evict her.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
All right, so you've got a leasing agreement. There's a Section 8 voucher. What is the portion of? So how much do you pay?
I pay $374 a month.
And the voucher takes care of the rest of the rent.
Correct.
How much longer is the lease?
The lease ends in February.
Okay. What?
And
What do you
so
want?
of the $300 something, who pays what? Do you pay that?
Rana.
I pay everything. I pay the lights, I pay the water, I pay the rent. She just comes and goes as she pleases.
Okay, pardon?
I stay there, I live there, I buy household needs, I buy the soap, the laundry, I buy the needs for that.
Okay, I got you. But if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 22.
All right. So
A single mom with my kid.
I got you.
I'm trying to watch
Who also resides there. So
What's your position on this termination? You don't think you should have to move? Or what?
I mean, she's my mother. We never like agreed on, it's just rent. She wants me to pay and she wants me to get out. I don't understand why I need to get out. She's my mom. I mean,
Well, if you're, what, she says she's 22? If you're 22 and still living with your parents, I mean, I'm not necessarily going to like judge you because I moved back after law school, but it was for like 6 months. But if you're still there like for years, I wouldn't be surprised if your parents started saying, hey, you gotta start paying rent, especially if you have a job. I know for because I actually didn't have a job when I moved back in with my parents for 9 or 10 months. But I know damn well that if I had a job, I would have been paying rent if I was still there.
only had each other like for all of our life. And when my dad kicked us out, it was her and I homeless, like at a hotel and things like, and now she's trying to kick me out. I don't know why she needs to do that. If the lease is up in February and we both have to leave in like February and like right before the holidays and everything, like, I don't know. First she tried to take guardianship of my son, and then I'm not dead or like running.
I'm sorry, if your mom is trying to actively take guardianship of your son, then there is something seriously wrong with you. Like, there's something seriously like messed up in your life that grandma is trying to take her grandchild away from you.
In a way, I'm not missing. I'm here taking care of my kid, so that's why my kid and she got denied. And now she's trying to evict me because she didn't get lands. So it's just a whole situation, Your Honor.
Yeah. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
You mentioned twice her being your mother.
Uh-huh.
I just love her.
Pardon?
I love my mother.
I love her.
But I don't think the rules are
Fair?
You don't think what?
like.
The rules are
I don't
fair?
think she loves me.
Oh, come on!
Okay.
Okay.
A lot of powers come with this robe. I can't make people love each other.
Right.
So, or how they do it. But why do you want to kick your daughter and your grandchild out?
I'm not trying to kick my grandchild out. It's my daughter that needs to go.
Because I don't.
Okay, but whoa. But
I know technically it is.
that's a package deal.
I understand, but she.
So then my question is, why would you want to do that?
I honestly don't want to do that, but I need this because she's abusive towards me.
Larissa, you don't have a place to go with your child. Is that correct?
I mean, I really have to find a place, but I want to stay with my mom, and I'm not abusive towards her. She wakes up and she
took
starts.
out my hand. You did
Oh, no.
No. You
Oh,
did it to
no.
me on Sunday,
I did
Larissa.
not do that to you.
All right. So if there's any type of violence or anything like that, then somebody needs to call the police, because that's not what I'm here to deal with. I'm here to deal with.
I understand, but she just thinks that I'm going to keep my mom close.
She just thinks what?
She blames me for everything, and she doesn't think she doesn't.
She says she doesn't do anything wrong.
She just needs to go.
Ma'am, and I don't mean this flippantly, but it's just true. A 22-year-old daughter telling you that she doesn't do anything wrong is absolutely normal.
True.
Even if they're doing the wrong thing.
I understand. I was 22 once.
I know. And you know that you may just be doing the silliest thing in the world. The adults, the real adults, are all looking at you but they will swear up and down that what they're doing is the right thing. That's just the nature of a 22-year-old. So let me ask you this. If I were to make a determination that it's a joint tenancy, which it is, and so that you can't evict her, what are you gonna do?
I already told her that.
Well, ma'am, did I ask
Uh-oh.
you? All right. So that was a 22-year-old thing that just happened there. Do not talk. Do not talk. Do not talk. What
Shut
would you
up.
do? Pardon?
I don't know what I would do. I guess I'm stuck with,
Pardon?
I'm stuck with whatever your judgment is.
Oh my
you may
God.
be, but that's kind of what I'm getting at. What's your backup plan?
Okay, I'm already annoyed with both of them at this point.
To find my own place and move out.
Okay, have you done that?
No, because
Because why?
the voucher's in my name. I'm stuck in this lease until the 18th. She has no way of paying it. She doesn't have a job.
Have you asked Section 8 about moving?
I had talked to them about it, but they said that I have to contact the landlord where we're living if they would let me out of the lease early. And no, I have not.
Did you talk to them?
No, I have not.
Why not?
Because I asked them to help me evict her and they wouldn't help me do that. So I don't know.
So what did you want to say? One?
I don't remember.
That was 22 also. All right.
She wanted to work on things with us. She wanted our relationship to get better, and she wanted me to see her therapist. And I'm open to seeing her therapist, but I don't think he's like all there. But I'm like, whatever.
Well, okay. Let me just tell you this, because here's what I'm
I'm
going
like,
to do.
whatever.
I'm not going to give you guys my decision today because I don't think you guys are ready for the decision. You haven't explored all of your options and what they do. You haven't explored necessarily all of your options, but you are going to figure out a way to make do, right? Now, I'm just going to tell you this, and maybe the two of you ought to think about some of these things I'm about to say. Marissa, you tell me you love your mother. Sometimes you have to meet them halfway. You have to have maybe a greater understanding of where they're coming from and whatever. Sometimes that can be, particularly for a young person, it can be grueling because you don't understand why they may be operating in the world that they're operating. But you just have to do it. And you have to go through time. And if you got to go talk to somebody to try to understand maybe what she's saying, that's what you got to do. Because guess what? In the end, you get one. That's all that you get. And young lady, while young people don't think that they think they got all the time in the world and can do all of those things, you get one. And if you blow it, there isn't another one to come along. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And from your side, your son's name is Lance. He gets one. That's it. Now, for you, and I don't mean to say this, I'm probably you're going to get in some trouble, but daughters are challenging. I will just tell you that. I've got one of each. Daughters are challenging. The boy was a lot easier for me. My daughter's 26. I still don't understand.
Oh, isms! Oh no, isms! Isms by Judge Simpson.
I listen. But she's going to operate in her way. And when I tell her, you've got to meet your mom halfway or try to understand. You know what? You just have to be quiet. That's part of your damn problem.
Shut up.
Excuse my language, but it's true. You have to just shut up. Because I bet you, you've interrupted me twice, and I can bet you when your mom's trying to explain something, and it may not come out as articulate as she may want it, she may not even fully understand the emotion that she's trying to explain to you, you probably don't shut up and listen.
Probably not.
You ought to try that. It can be cathartic. If you love her, like you have proclaimed here, you would do it. Ma'am, sometimes you just have to understand. That's a whole different generation that you probably grew
Parents
up.
just don't understand.
Her whole thought process is just different. And you can see it just by what's happening in this courtroom. You have not once during this proceeding interrupted me at all in terms of what I'm saying. This one, it's been at least twice. You may not like it, but in some ways, that is what it is, at least at this. You have to accept the fact that if you offer for ways for her to engage and she doesn't want to engage, while it hurts, you just have to let it go and you don't try to force it. Because if she doesn't understand that she doesn't get another mother, that's not your problem, that's hers. You got me? And it sometimes, I see it all the time, it can be one of the most painful things in the world because that person in front of you is at least half you, and you can't believe they're acting the way that they're acting, and it hurts. So what I might suggest, if your mother is offering that you go to counseling, whatever you think of that person, whatever, maybe you show the gesture to your mom and go. So here's what I'm going to do, ladies. I don't think this is going to be sorted out in any given period in time, but I'm going to give you at least a week to try to figure it out, act like grown-ups, and maybe the two of you, and I'll say it this harshly, maybe the two of you should stop being so selfish and think about that little guy, Lance, and think about that he's got these two women there that he's got to figure out what they are, and neither one of you are acting in an appropriate fashion for him. So I'll see you guys in a week, oh joy, at 2:00. Start acting like adults, figure it out, come back and tell me something. Wait, what?
Lance has school, and I have to pick him up.
2:00, figure it out. Next Friday, 2:00, figure it out. Have a great weekend. Seriously, you're gonna walk ahead of your mom. Thank you for opening that door. Because otherwise I was gonna have somebody come out there and snatch you up. You just listen, dog, quit talking to me. Jeez, Pete.
Damn.
If my daughter did, that would not be a civil case.
Jesus! Chill! Judge, chill!
I was case people state of Michigan versus Julie Vong-Fuchanan.
Your Honor, I appreciate the court's accommodation. I had an opportunity to speak with Ms. Vong-Fuchanan. I discussed bond violations that have come to the court's attention since Ms. Vong-Fuchanan's last appearance before the court. Ms. Vong-Fuchanan.
Now that, as well as the continued lie.
Of course, Your Honor. And Ms. Vong-Fuchanan is going to apologize to the court. She's going to admit that what the court has been made aware of, her participation on a video podcast.
Okay, let's just get it all right, Mr. Warren.
Oh, no.
Here's the stupidity of this individual. I lock her in jail because she was lying to me and violating her conditions. One of her first calls from the jail is to a podcast. Am I right?
That's correct, Your Honor.
But then gets here and runs a ruse that she's really making the calls regarding her two children. Then, so not only does that then go on social media, there's then another one on social media shortly after when she was arraigned, where she was violating her bond condition at that time. I've yet to figure out why she doesn't have a medical marijuana card if that's what she wants to do. But she doesn't.
Everyone has a
Just continues
podcast,
to
Erica.
use. Lied to community corrections, then lied to me.
Except me.
So she gets put in, then makes within that week at least 41 calls that we could see, but there were actually additional ones.
41 calls?
then can't wait a day after being released. Violates my order again.
And Your Honor, that is my understanding of where we are today in its entirety.
Okay, oh god, I'm having secondhand embarrassment and sympathy for this attorney. Oh god, he has to work with such bullshit. Ugh.
And Ms. Vong-Fuchanan admits to all of those things. She did go into custody. She placed upwards of 120 to 130 phone calls, one of which was to a podcast. And I think that demonstrates to the court that her statements that she learned her lesson in custody, it may hinder that because Ms. Vong-Fuchanan was laughing, joking on a podcast.
Oh yeah, she was. She thought it was all a game.
Of course.
And guess what? You can think it's a game. It's a game with me that you will never win.
Understand.
Ever. No, I don't think you do.
No, you don't understand.
No.
Thank
Your
you,
Honor, that
Taco.
was the first week she was in custody. The following week, she lost her phone privileges. She was released from custody, at which point she came before the court, apologized for what happened leading up to that.
Lied to Mr. Feaster, so Mr. Feaster would lie to the court.
Basically. Tom Castro, thank you for the $5. Judge Simpson has way more patience than me. I sympathize with the lawyer. Yeah. Oh, he's been dealt a shit sandwich.
Your Honor, I think Ms. Vong-Fuchanan understands that pretrial release is a matter of grace, and that for her to remain on pretrial release, she has to demonstrate to the court that she is going to comply with her bond conditions. She has had a turbulent journey on her bond so far. She's had several violations. There are renewed violations. She admits to all of those. She would ask the court to
including that the THC cookies, the time release THC cookies was a lie.
Ms. Vong-Fuchanan understands that that story is not feasible, that when you inspect the claim that was made at her first probable cause conference, that it doesn't make any sense. And she'll admit that today to the court, that a number.
Did you say time released THC cookies? That was her ploy, apparently?
Of things she said leading up to this have not made sense and have turned out to be false. And when a person, anyone puts himself in that position, you have to tell lies and lies and lies to kind of undo what you've done so far. I think Ms. Vong-Fuchanan wants to ask the court for a clean start, to come clean as to.
I thought we did that the last one. This is almost the same spiel I was getting last time, right before she got out and on film dragged.
Right.
God only knows why you'd be mixing anything with Red Bull, but what the heck?
Understood, Your Honor. And she did drink. There's a video of her doing it.
Oh, yeah, there is.
And what she's going to ask the court to consider is continuing her bond, upwards modification, that she be placed on a other to monitor alcohol use, that she submit to ETG testing to monitor her alcohol use, and that she cease using social media while this case is pending. Ms. Vong-Fuchanan is serious about resolving this matter. She's serious about taking care of her two children. Her daughters, Maddie and Ayana, have upcoming birthdays on the 28th of March and on the 2nd of April. I know
So it'd
she
be
wants to do
horrible if she's in jail on their birthday.
It would, Your Honor.
But it doesn't seem to me that she was really caring about them all this time anyway.
Nope.
No, she would have never put herself in the jeopardy that she's in right now.
Of course, Your Honor. I know her children are her primary concern more than anything else, that she's asking the court in a final act of grace to permit her to remain out of custody, continue her bond with those modifications if she chooses to comply. And Ms. Vong-Fuchanan can address the court and come clean about any violations of bond leading up to today.
Go ahead. What does she want to tell me? Mr. Allen.
I just wanted to apologize for starting off with a bad start with you. I hope that start over. I did my time for bond violation for 2 weeks. I messed up the first week. The second week you revoked my phone privileges. I learned my lesson. I had some time to think about what I've done, and when I figured out I did have that cup of alcohol on the podcast. I truly thought that it was just no smoking weed, but I didn't know alcohol was a problem. But now I know. I do not have an alcohol problem. I was just drinking.
How am I supposed to know that?
You don't.
That
You don't.
that now you've learned your lesson.
I know.
Tell me how I should know that.
I know that anything that I say, you probably won't believe because we started off poor, badly.
Oh, and you lied.
Yes, Your Honor.
Not just little lies, big lies. Every step you've done, you've been lying. So tell me why I should believe you now.
I don't have a reason or any excuse to argue with that. I understand.
Your Honor, I think Ms. Vong-Fuchanan knows it's not about what she says, it's about what she does. And what she's done leading up to this has not instilled confidence in the court that she's going to comply. We're asking the court to give her an opportunity to demonstrate that she's going to comply with the court's orders and perhaps present herself as a candidate for at the conclusion of this case.
I know you're upset at me.
Oh, I'm not upset because I definitely get to go home today. So I'm not really upset.
Ah!
Go ahead. What did you want to say? You just think this is all a game. That's what your problem is. You do. You think this is all a game.
I can say definitely, I didn't take it seriously the first week. The second week after I stayed in, I had a lot of time to think.
About what?
About, my actions before, during, and now after the fact, even having a drink. And I guess if you want to put me back in jail, I deserve it.
Yeah, you do.
You do?
You have a CPL?
Yes.
True.
Lost it.
Yeah.
You know why? Because you
Not
can't
really.
be smoking and have a CPL. That's probably another form you lied on. How bad do you want to make this get, young lady?
Can you say that again?
How bad do you want to make this get? Because if you want to take this thing and make it the worst experience you ever had in your life, I'll be more than happy to indulge you.
I don't.
So whose rules are we going to play by?
Yours, Your Honor.
Absolutely. Problem is, I don't know that you know how to do the right thing. I think somebody that lies as much as you do about everything, it seems, and just kind of does what you want to do. But you've probably been doing this your whole life. And that's what you can't change.
May I have the opportunity to say a couple of things?
Oh, absolutely. I'm sorry, Ms. Hughes.
I appreciate it, Your Honor. Your Honor said something very interesting. You've probably always been this way, so that's why it's so hard to change. This behavior is exactly what this case is about. She's charged with RNO. She's charged with malicious destruction of a building. She went to her ex-boyfriend's business and kicked his front door of his business. The police arrived and she immediately started lying to the police that she had just got there, that she hadn't kicked in the front door, that she didn't know what was going on. The police wanted to conduct their investigation, so they asked her to just wait in her car. That's all they asked her to do. And can you just wait in your car? And she took this as an opportunity to defy them rather than just listen to them. She told them, I'm not doing nothing. I don't need to go to my car. They asked her again, please go to your car. She decided to cut off Officer Cunningham, not allowing him to speak. She said, well, you can either wait in your car or you can wait in my car. She said, take me to jail. Fuck it. Yes, go ahead. Take me to jail. So I instructed her to put her hands behind her back, is what Officer Cunningham's report says. She then began to verbally and physically defy Officer Cunningham to the point that Officer Baldwin, another Ann Arbor officer, had to get involved. When Officer Baldwin approached, the defendant turned to Officer Baldwin and pulled her left hand away and said, "Don't make me swing on you," to a police officer.
Oh!
So yeah.
Don't make me swing on you.
This is what she does. She lies and she wants to play by her own rules. So by continuously violating Your Honor's orders, this is just a game at this point. Your Honor, I'm asking that you remand her. I'm asking that her bond be revoked and that no bond be set at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Vong-Fuchanan, as the court knows, is a mother. She was previously employed at the University of Michigan, stocking shelves. She lost that job when she was remanded to custody, and I know that she is seeking reemployment. Ms. Vong-Fuchanan fully understands that the consequences of her actions.
Does she though?
Does she though?
Does she? I don't know anything about what was necessarily alleged in the case other than the charges, right? And then to hear that recitation of what this case is about and then look at this defendant's behavior, does she really? And I don't know why these kids keep coming up as some shield, because it appears to me everything she's doing has nothing to do with them. She's just running her world. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
Your Honor, Ms. Vong-Fuchanan has faithfully attended all of her court hearings. I believe that with added conditions of alcohol monitoring, that the court's concerns about her drinking be suppressed. I know it's difficult to address the court's concerns about Ms. Vong-Fuchanan's dishonesty. I believe she's come before you today and been honest about her past conduct and the conduct even after she was released from custody before court today.
Yeah, thank you for the 99-cent super sticker.
I'm asking the court to consider continuing her bond with those added conditions, as Vong-Fuchanan will test today and tells me she will test clean.
Anything else?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Dr. Young, anything else?
Well, I can speak. I just wanted to say sorry. I've made mistakes that day when that happened. I didn't necessarily just kick in the door. It was more to it inside.
There it is. Excuses, excuses, excuses.
It just escalated. I was upset. I didn't mean to harm or disrespect Officer Cunningham.
Uh-huh.
I didn't mean it for it to escalate that way.
Oh.
And I hope that I can apologize and make it right. I'm trying to. Since this has happened, my life is in shambles. I'm trying to.
God, if there is a picture to describe crocodile tears, this would be
figure
it.
it out. Being in jail doesn't. I get to sit and think about my actions and actually learn from them. But being in there, I can't get things done. I have to figure out getting another job, paying the bills. Not that you care, but I'm trying. I'm trying to make it every court date. I quit smoking weed. If I can be placed on an alcohol tether or have to drop for, urine. I asked, can you still give me another chance?
And you said something very interesting. You said, I don't care, not that I care.
Just now?
Yeah, that's a funny thing. Because actually about everybody that comes before this court, I care. I do. Maybe sometimes to my detriment. I do care. I don't understand your stupidity. I just don't get it. And you're asking me to give you another chance. You got the first chance when you were first out. Put you in. I bring you back.
And you fuck it up.
And you put me in a position where I can't give you another chance.
Yep.
So then you're in there another week.
I just realized the officers behind the prosecutor, those are probably the officers who she had to deal with.
And you put me in a position where I can't give you another chance. So then you're in there another week.
Maybe? Possibly. Judge Allen's sitting right next to her, or standing right next to her.
You and Mr. Feaster. You had learned everything and you were going to be able to conduct yourself by the court rules and everything else. You don't at 24 hours, you don't make it 24 hours. And you all think you just think that all of this is a joke. Don't get to just have your way because you want to have your way.
This ain't no Burger King.
Always. There's a bigger bully. But if you think I am going to tolerate this, wrong judge.
I know.
No, you don't. But now you do.
I do not like sending people to jail. But I'm going to do my job. And if you can't cooperate, if you can't
Who's swearing in?
Do the simple things that are asked.
What do you mean by that?
None of this stuff is hard. None of it. But if you've got to pretend to all these folks that this doesn't bother you and you're just too cool for any of this, you're just going to make it, well, okay, so be it. You can sit up there and be everybody's hero.
Too cool for school.
So, Mr. Warren Green, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to adjourn her preliminary examination. I'm adjourning her preliminary examination April 23rd. 2024 at 9, that is before me. And we'll give you the opportunity to certainly push him before this court, this defendant's release. But for today, she's going.
She's going.
Defendant's bond is hereby revoked pending a motion hearing. If defendant is released from jail, she will go on an alcohol scram test. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have no idea if her lawyer's a public defender. I have no idea, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what else you want to say. It's clear that she did not care. She did not take any of it seriously, and she paid for it. She paid for it. We got 12 minutes left, people. And Judge Simpson is ahead. Whoa. Oh no, by about by almost 2-1. He's ahead. Remember, if you haven't voted yet, use the command vote. Make your choice.
Oh, no, not doing anything. Okay, good morning. All right. Where? Oh, you need it? Go ahead, I'll wait for you to put that on. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Got it. Okay. All right, where are we on this?
We've been here on a few different adjournments. I think this was the date and time set for the last settlement conference. Defendants requested a jury trial. There was an escrow order that was put in place January 5th. That escrow order, though the sums have been paid properly, the timing of the order was breached. It's required to pay rent within the same time period as the lease, either the 1st or late by the 5th. We have escrow payments that were made February 15th, February 16th, that would have been late for the month of February, which would result in the waiver of the jury. So as a result, if the court is still inclined to proceed forward with the trial, it should just be a bench trial at this point. It should be set relatively quickly. I believe the escrow order would have required it to be set within 14 days. We have filed an answer. The court had adjourned previously when the defendant filed an answer to this, that their affirmative defenses could have been read as counterclaims. So we did file an answer to the end to avoidance of the affirmative defenses with the court. Ready to proceed now, though I still don't think there's a tribal issue of fact. I know the court has allowed it to go this far and is granting her the jury trial.
Do you have a response?
Yes, Your Honor, I believe that there are tribal issues. I can prove with evidence retaliatory eviction, illegal lockout, changing locks. I communicated the need for repairs, gave plenty of time. They were not done. This ultimately stems from a personal dispute by Ms. Serena's husband. I have been trying to get help from state emergency relief. I had to wait a little while for my appointment, and I had it last week. And thank God I was approved for some support up to $3,000, but the landlord refused to accept it. There has been no serious health hazard done, and they will not be able to prove that such a thing occurred. I will be able to share context.
Well, let me ask this. And it's a rather odd termination because one of the things is a failure to pay rent that was on there. But that aside, have the health hazards that were alleged, have they been corrected?
No. No, I've been living in this winter with a broken window. I have been living without a thermostat because the landlord took it away. It's one of those Wi-Fi thermostats. Mitch.
What do you mean they took it away?
So it's a three level unit, Your Honor. The thermostat is in one of the other units, which is set to 72 degrees and stays there. She's never had access to the thermostat. That's not true. When I moved in for 5 months, I did have a thermostat that I used, and I keep different hours. I'm disabled. I tend to be more awake at night when.
Oh my God! I just realized she has a. Is that a dog with her? I just realized she has an emotional support animal with her.
It's probably more of a 9 to 5. So what's happening is at night, the house is freezing cold when I'm trying to accomplish things. I've had issues with the lighting in several areas where.
Hold on.
Yes,
Hold
sir.
on. In terms of the rental balance, so maybe we can get that part. What is the balance that you're claiming is owed?
The balance of rent, not including the escrow, Your Honor, would have been $5,390 through this month. I do believe escrow was paid this month, sometime around March 1st for $980. Otherwise, it would be additional.
Well, I don't have 980 in rent. Unless some came out. I have 870, which was paid on the.
Oh, yes, sir, because last month I paid a little extra ahead. So when I was here to make my payment, I asked the clerk to tell me the amount that was paid extra. So if the total balance should reflect the 3 months.
It may. I'm just saying, council had indicated a certain amount had been paid, and I'm indicating there was 870 paid.
The full amount was paid in pieces. Yes, sir.
From the onset of this case, Your Honor, it's $6,370 in total rent paid.
Say again.
$6,370 would be the rent due and owing.
6,300. Give me that. $70.
Just so the court is aware too, the lease expires April 30th.
What do you have as the amount of rent?
I have $2,939.98.
All right. So the lease expires April 30th?
Correct, John.
Are you intending on moving, or what is the?
Yes.
Okay.
I wanted to stay at my apartment.
Pardon?
I wanted to live in my apartment, fill the full lease term. I'm planning to move out at the end of April.
What, baby?
All right.
Baby girl.
One of the so I would like to see proper accounting of the claim of that amount, because the last time it was requested, it was not done properly. And
What do you mean the last time? I'm not sure what you're referring to.
At the December 22nd hearing, Your Honor, defendant requested an accounting of the rents that were paid. We did a notice of filing showing both her payments as well as the payments of her prior co-tenant, because
that is not true. That is not true. I have not received that. That's what I asked for.
Hold on.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. I'm trying very hard.
Okay. And you're saying you didn't receive it?
I did not receive anything that reflected what my roommate contributed. I did not see that. What Attorney Backman just said.
And Your Honor, that was addressed at the last hearing, where she indicated that
thought it
was
was
a proper accounting. She didn't like the way the accounting was drafted, but it was in and of itself an accounting of all of the rents paid by both sides, showing.
And maybe we review it together.
We who?
He's saying it is, I'm saying it ain't. Let's.
Okay. Here, I think that's what let me put it this way. What I'm looking is what issues at trial I'm gonna have to deal with. Obviously, I'm gonna have to deal with that. So.
I have an additional copy, Your Honor, for the defendant, so I'll make sure.
Okay.
Yeah, and I heard you said is this the answer? Because I didn't receive any additional information. You said you filed with the court?
Oh.
Your Honor, I have an additional copy of the answer to the defendant.
Gotcha.
How do I get that?
These were all mailed, Your Honor.
Well, they haven't been received yet.
Okay, now they have. All right. So what the court's going to find regarding trial, because obviously we're not going to be able to resolve it here at a final summit conference, is that given the way that escrow was paid, the problem is that escrow needed to be paid within the time frame specified, and it wasn't. It was paid, all right, but you have to. No, I'm not faulting you for that. I'm just saying.
Which month was it? Because this month I came in as soon as I got my social security deposit. I only get the one amount per month. And
no, I get it. I mean, it's not, but what I'm saying is there's timeframes for it to be paid. What I did is I think that the jury has been waived.
Correct, Your Honor.
And so that's it. That doesn't mean that you don't get a trial. I delayed it in terms of what would normally happen is I would have said, jury's waived, they get an immediate trial. The problem is you had not yet gotten all of your things together to get to the court. And so I was allowing that to happen. That doesn't really affect the waiver. It more affects the timing of the trial and then the payments. So there will be a trial on possession. I will set a trial on possession. Here is my real fundamental question for the parties, because I can get you in. It's going to be sometime in April. And realistically, just thinking, the lease expires April 30th, right? There'd be a trial. We could certainly spend our time on a trial or agree to a move out at the end of April, because I mean, you're going to somehow or another, you're going to have to figure out the figures of what may be owed, right?
I can do
But, and I know you can do that. You're going to come to a different number than that. I know how I've been with you guys long enough. I know what's gonna happen. So, but what I'm saying, I guess my bottom line to it is I'll give a trial date. That's not a problem. But the reality is you're going to be moving out at the end of April, right? And that's what they're looking to have happen. I don't know why we can't just figure everything out with a move out date of April.
And I'm okay with that. I would be willing to negotiate with them, but after I got the approval, they said, yeah, we're gonna help you with the 3,000 from SOS. The total amount that I had was just under 3,000. So here I am happy. I'm gonna get some support.
Hold on a second. So did they say they were going to do that?
Yes, I have the email that I can share with the court. Miss Alicia, last name.
So Alicia, that's fine.
Yeah,
From SOS.
Yeah, and I have a letter that states the landlord declined to participate in the program. So they're suing me for money. I was able to get money, but they don't want to come. I was, Alicia basically said, which is
I'll figure that out later.
I have an email. It says that, you know, I've been waiting all this time for the extra help. So, you know, they're kind of just throwing everything on the wall to see what sticks. They're claiming rent, but the rent was withheld.
Not gonna lie, I'm basically bored as hell. Yeah, I'm bored
because of the failure to secure.
I'm looking for something else right now.
Habitable. The landlord busted off the locks. I lived without locks in my apartment for several months. I had people break.
Okay, I'm not here to try this right now.
But either way, it's over already. Judge Simpson wins with a landslide at 69% of the vote versus Judge Oakley at 31%. I mean, as always, we know, we all knew it was going to happen. Congratulations to Judge Simpson. He was the overall #1 seed. So, shocker. Next year, for next year's March Madness, I'm going to put together the 16 of the most infamous sovereign citizens we've ever seen. We're talking Ernie, the living man out of Montana. We're talking, what's his face? That, you broke my window again. I can't remember his damn name. That guy. We're talking the dude who tried to put a lien on the federal courthouse. Trent Goodbody. Eric Martin. Herbert. That's his name, Herbert. Yes. And we are going to see who is the top tier sovereign citizen. I actually have no idea if Ernie's still alive, to be honest. Okay, but we're going to move on while I'm still functional, because I'm getting kind of hammered right now. We're gonna move on to body cam videos to close out the evening. So, Artie, look at me. Cut. All right. I'm going to cut the video right there. There's one I already saw what people were recommending. Okay, this one. Oh, God.
Gonna be in the parking lot on of evidence.
Daryl Brooks will not be in the running, Jane. Because I don't want to make light of what he actually did, even though it's entertaining. On the as an aside, I'm ensuring that any of these sovereign citizens are only those who are basically screwing themselves. It's like all self-destructive behavior, not people who have actually done heinous things to others, like Del Brooks.
221 wall. Myself and 185 are arriving.
Oh God, it's New Jersey. Oh, let me turn off the pole.
Hey, what's going on? Are you all right? Yeah? What's going on today?
You good?
Where's the other car that's involved? Blue car right there. Right there?
Yes, Phantom.
How you feeling right now? You injured? No? Do you have your license, registration, insurance? Yeah. Can you get that out for me? I'll see if who witnessed it. Did you witness it?
I sort of witnessed it. I was there talking to a coworker, and I heard the crunch. And when I looked down here, she started backing up, and she backed right there into the parking
Was
spot.
she here to? Did she purchase the car?
No,
That's
attempt from a different. We think she came in off the street and just.
I got
rolled right
cameras.
into it.
I could check on my phone to see what happened, but okay. It seemed like she fell asleep and just kind of ran right into it. Where's your license? Okay. She was breaking enough. I have keys.
She didn't hit it hard. She just like rolled into it.
She was like slightly lucid. I was like, "Where's your keys?" No, she still is. All right. Thank you.
What's going on today? Did you drink any alcohol, or did you hit your head when? What's your first name?
Emily.
What's your first name? Emily. All right.
Emily.
Where's your license? In their purse?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your license?
I mean, you don't need to do a breathalyzer test or an FST to see she is plastered.
Right there. The Florida license.
Cat, think of it the 149.
Yeah, just take it out. Want me to take it out for you? I'll take it out. Emily, right? Did you drink anything tonight or take anything?
No.
Or today? Nothing? Did you take anything? No. Where are you coming from?
Madeline.
Mattawan? Okay.
Okay. What were you doing in Mattawan? What were you doing in Mattawan? Your apartment? Where are you headed to right now? Where do you work?
What's your first name? Emily?
Emily, yeah.
Emily, do you take any medication at all?
Yeah.
For what?
I say.
What was that?
Yeah.
What's going on? She's saying she's not injured right now. Slurring her words. Bloodshot eyes. Yeah, she's out of it. We're trying to see if what she takes for any medicine, but it's tough. I can't really understand it.
So no drugs or alcohol?
Yeah, something. I mean,
Are you diabetic at all?
No.
You're not diabetic. Okay. All right. Did you take anything as far as like drugs or anything or alcohol? Have you consumed any alcohol today?
No.
No. So no drugs or alcohol today?
No.
Nothing. Is there a license?
Yeah.
So I would call it in, just cross-check New Jersey all around, 70. And then I would push her. She struck my car. I would completely lose.
where are you coming from today?
No.
Mattawan?
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Did you hit anything?
What the hell was that? Mattawan?
Anything else? Because your car's got some dents in like mud and stuff all over it.
No, I haven't.
You didn't hit
We
anything
just want to check her out. She struck a parked car. She's not diabetic. She said she's not diabetic. But she's completely, she's completely there. I think there's more to it.
My name's Laura. What's your name?
there.
EMS. What's going on today? What happened? What happened? Did you take anything today? Any medication? Anything to drink? No? Do you take any prescription?
I'll get this over.
Please, Sarge.
What incredible. Ten 11 at 4 ATL, my number. Cross-check Jersey all around 70, please.
I just did that. I mean, I'm not sure if, yeah.
221 just gave me the deal. I'm asking the name. Emily or the Emily Allen?
Emily. Well, it's going to be Emily.
Emily,
why don't we take a trip over to the hospital? Something's not going right. Not speaking right.
Well, I think she just said she's working.
Huh?
I think she just said she's working. She said she's working.
No, she's smoking.
Do you have any pain anywhere? No.
She said she was at, was she at lunch?
She was at home and I don't want to go to work.
You were going back to work? Yeah.
Where do you work, Emily?
Where?
What was it? What would happen? Hospital? Well, I would have it. Is she going to hospital?
I don't know.
Okay.
Doesn't have any injuries or anything like that, so yeah. Oh, we're good. Okay. Never mind.
You're not injured, right? You're not injured?
Negative at this time. History of hindering.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Step right over here, all right?
Oh my god.
Actually, let's just stay right where you are.
Oh my god.
We'll take it. She can't even stay. Yeah. Where are you coming from, man?
Oh, jeez. She can't even. She's like shaking and she can barely stand up.
Lean up against the car, all right? What's your name again?
Emily.
Emily? Okay.
All right, Emily, we gotta take you to the hospital. You can't even stand up on your
Why don't you take a seat back in the car, all right? Yeah, he's got it. How much did you have to drink today? What's up? Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
Like, I'm actually, yeah, I would agree with everybody in the chat and in the comments. How she's able to even get behind the wheel and drive for like more than a mile is shocking to me.
Can't stand. Just hold on to me, all right?
I'll get the registration insurance.
Perfect, thank you.
I'll get their insurance.
Perfect, thank you.
Emily, you have a cell phone and a wallet? And a bag that we want to get for you?
Is there any paperwork?
He's just gonna get the insurance for the other vehicle and her insurance.
Hi, friend.
And then right now I just have her
sit
license
right on
and
here,
I have
bud, okay?
that vehicle in the cab. Can you just take a seat right here?
Nice cat.
Scooch on back. Great. Perfect. Go ahead and put some seatbelts on you, okay?
It smells like
Can I borrow her license just for a minute, sir?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna do it. Ma'am, do you have any problems with your eyes?
Yeah,
What's the matter with your eyes?
I'm blind.
What was that? I'm sorry?
I'm blind.
In one eye?
Which eye are you blind in?
Blind in one eye.
Your right eye.
Okay. Just gonna ask you to do something for me, okay? I just want you to keep your head still, look up towards me. I want you to keep your eyes focused on the tip of this pen. Can you see the tip of this pen here?
That's right.
I want you to keep your eyes focused on it as it moves back and forth. I want you to keep your head still. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? Okay, continue focusing on the tip of this pen with your eyes as it moves back and forth, keeping your eyes focused at all times on the tip, okay? Can you keep your eyes focused on the tip? You're not looking at it.
My blind eyes.
You have a what?
What?
My blind eyes on this.
Okay. Can you keep your head still? They're not tracking these things.
They're not trying, but she's moving her head with the pen.
What was that?
She was moving her head when you moved the pen in a specific direction.
What level of education do you have, ma'am? Bachelor's degree? Can you do me a favor and recite the English alphabet from A to Z, but don't sing it?
Bro, I can only assume this is I guess this is like protocol, but I feel like we're way past this point.
Ma'am?
Okay.
Thank you. We'll see you down, or we'll see one of you guys down there?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Get her out of here now.
I'm actually gonna have Jack go with you guys. All right, I just gotta get this.
Yeah. Should do a blood draw?
Yeah.
All right, I need that paperwork for that. I'll have that in the bag to see if you guys are okay.
Oh, I see the scuff on that Camaro. Oh, that's
I might.
You might have it.
I might.
We did. I have it.
You have it?
Okay.
Squared away.
Past the middle, I'm doing it.
Challenger Camaro. I don't fucking care, Mr. Celine.
She's gonna be under arrest for 450. But she's going to the hospital. She is inebriated, like, and not even like stand up, can't like formulate a sentence. What? I think it's alcohol. Yeah, we smell the alcohol on her, so she can't track the stimulus with her eyes, but she said that one of her eyes is blind, so she was also moving her head the whole time while she was laying down, and then when I asked her to recite the alphabet, she can't even like say one letter. It's like, I mean, she's bombed. What was that?
Bonked? I haven't heard that term used for drunk.
Jack is gonna park here, and then he can go.
All right, so Thea's correct. It looks like it's a bunch of
for us
procedural stuff. Yeah, taking pictures. Going through the evidence. All right. Long story short. 0.4 was her alleged BAC. 0.4. How she was even conscious is amazing to me. Five times the legal limit, yes.
On April 20th,
All right, let's go to Florida Man. How about that, Celine?
20th, 2024, police responded to Spirit Airlines after a man became disruptive over a canceled ticket.
Spirit Airlines! Shocker.
She says she gave you a refund
She threw
already.
it back, and it's back over there, sir.
Do you need it?
I need it, and I want it. I follow you.
Yeah, here.
You can hold that.
I don't need it. Do you want it?
I want it.
Here you go.
Thank you. Where are we going, sir?
You walk over here, talk to me, so I don't know.
I don't want to talk to you.
So then go home.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I want to catch the next flight.
You're gonna behave, okay?
Behave?
Yeah.
How is behave?
You're gonna listen to me, okay?
Okay.
You're gonna behave because we already got one call for you.
Okay. Who?
Us.
Okay. Walk me out. Let me get the out of here. Awesome. I'll follow you. Papa, you got one follower. One real follower.
Excuse me?
I know you got no followers.
What did you say?
I ain't talking to you.
All right, do me a favor, back up.
How far? 6 foot? Okay, hold on.
No. The cop, he got, look, if you're basing it off the body cam, that guy was really up to the guy's like person, pushed him back, and then he decides to walk back up to him again.
You want that?
Back the up.
No, we don't need witness.
Go ahead and walk out.
Why?
Walk out right now.
Which way?
Patrol 121, send me another unit.
Which way?
That way.
Can I have my...
Nope, let's go. You're going to jail. Let's go.
Let's go.
Go.
Let's go. I don't know where's the
All right, you're being trespassed from the airport.
Okay.
You need to leave right now.
Okay, where's the way
Let's
out?
go.
Where's the way out?
Tell you to leave right there.
I don't
That's
know
the way
where-
out right
sir,
there.
I don't know where's the way
Back,
out.
leave now or you're going to jail.
Sir, I don't know where's the way out.
Yeah, we're done.
I'm following him, sir. Put your hand. Hold on,
Take
sir.
his backpack
I'm
off.
Cabrón, me están arrestando, brother.
¡Cabrón! Oh no, he was on the
Yo
phone!
no estoy fronteando, cabrona. My phone is right
Cabron!
there.
Hey, he was insulting his girl on that. Cabrona? He used the feminine.
On the phone, sir.
It's okay. I have a car right this way. You have a car over here?
Someone. All right, let's go.
You have a car here?
Which way we going?
Okay, over here. I got a car.
Let's go. Let's go.
165.
Let's go.
I'm glad you're okay, but go.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. It doesn't suck.
You gotta walk faster.
No.
If you want.
Well, translate. Okay. Well, in Mexico, and Central America, cabron is like the equivalent of asshole. Yeah, is the equivalent of asshole, prick, you know, that kind of like intensity. In Puerto Rico, if you call somebody a cabron, it's basically the equivalent of calling someone a cuck. So it's like worse. It's a much heavier insult than it would be in Mexico and Central America.
What's that? You don't understand English?
I do, yeah.
Work in English.
Huh? I don't understand what you're saying.
Me neither. I'm basic. Tampa. Tampa ain't shit.
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna borrow your place here. Keep your feet up.
Hey, so get my shoes dirty though.
Take that fanny pack off.
141, are you on the service call?
Awesome. Fuck yeah, I go to Tampa.
They're out on zone 3 now, but
I got arrested. That's crazy. You guys are broke ass. You own your house or you buying your house?
What's that?
Oh my God.
God, you're talking to the wrong guy. I don't really care what you say, what you want. You're not impressing me, okay?
You was almost.
I've been doing this too long. You're not impressing me.
Me too.
Crazy.
How long are you?
Don't really care.
There you go.
This? Perfect.
Also, how long
Just
you
shut
been
your
doing
mouth.
this? Are you buying a house?
That side's clear? Yeah.
Are you paying for
Okay,
a
we'll
mortgage?
put him in the car.
Are you paying for mortgage? You're not paying for mortgage. You broke ass.
Grab a seat, big guy.
There's some more guys for you.
Either way, if you get in by yourself, it's a lot easier on you. Coca?
Okay.
On a weekend. On a weekend. Cheap shit. Cheap shit, papa.
You know it, I know it.
We're gonna buckle you in for your safety. I want to make sure
Or
you're
yours.
okay.
I'm already good.
I want to make sure you're okay.
Let's go, man. All right.
He was giving Spirit a hard time. When I come up, he's already on the phone arguing. Spirit says we give him a refund. We just want him out of here. So I was like, all right, let's go, buddy. He's like, I'm not going until I get my boarding pass. I said, but they gave you a refund. He's like, I want my boarding pass. So I said, okay. Give him his boarding pass. He gives him the boarding pass. I'm like, here you go, sir. He's like, I don't want that shit. I'm like, okay, do you want it or do you not want it? He's like, I want it. I said, so here you go.
That's why I just
So he takes it.
I was about 2 seconds behind you. Yeah, no chance.
No. Blah, blah, blah. So he said something like, well, you
He's trying to get the double
I was like, you need to stop.
These guys haven't like touched with us.
Get out of here, or you're gonna get arrested. Oh, what? He started mouthing off again. Then he does one of these. So I shoved him. I said, stand back.
All right.
Don't come close to me. He does it again. So I pulled out my taser. I said, you're gonna get Out of here right now.
I didn't see that. Oh, did you pull a taser?
I'll pull a taser out.
You told me you guys do an R2R. I didn't.
No. I definitely have to do an R2R.
Yeah.
So you're right now. You're being trespassed. You gotta leave the airport. Oh, I'm not going nowhere.
I'll transport. You have a car with you? All right. Yeah, buddy. You feel by yourself?
So, do you hereby voluntarily make the following statement without threat, coercion, or benefit or favor by any person whatsoever?
Yeah.
Okay. So, tell me what happened.
So he came up to get rebooked, and then he was just very loud and just high energy already, and he wouldn't really let me get a word in, and just how they all are, just being dicks, and just like wouldn't let me talk, so I can just.
This is exactly the kind of attitude I expect from a spirit attendant.
I'm frustrated. I told him, "You want a rebook or
these high energy pricks and assholes, and yeah, you know."
you want a refund?" I never really went. And he just got angry, started like talking crap to his person in Spanish that was on the phone. Like I knew that, so I was sick of it. So I just refunded him and told him to please get out of my life. And then he just wasn't. He was being loud. Wasn't wanting to move away.
Even after you told him to get out, he didn't want to move. Okay.
Yeah, he said, "I'm gonna stand right here. I'm gonna stand right here until you want to help me."
Yeah.
And then
I think I was walking up towards because I heard him say that, so I remember that, and then that's when we came.
Yeah.
Do you think he was maybe intoxicated or anything like that? Maybe.
Honestly, he might have, but he probably just seemed like that type of person. He kept saying like, "I know, you can say it, I'm crazy, I've gone it before," and shit like that.
What the fuck?
Okay. And then you guys called. Who called? Do you know?
I did time.
I don't think I didn't call. I was the other, but someone called. I might have been Sonya or something.
But you did refund him, correct? He got all his money back.
Yeah,
and
I didn't want to do it anymore, so I'm just refunding. I don't care.
There was no other business after the refund, right?
I threw his thing in the trash can because he kept throwing it at me. So I threw it in the trash can. And that's when he was like, "I want my ticket," and then we were like.
The paper? What was it? The receipt or whatever?
No, it was just like his boarding pass from the flight.
Did he throw it at you, or he just threw it like?
I gave it to him, and then he just kind of like tossed it, and then flew at me.
Okay. Did it hit you? Cool. Okay. Yeah, that's all I need. Obviously, he was.
Short and sweet.
We got here.
Oh boy! I can't wait for this one.
You just found her like this? Where's her stuff at?
Right here.
This is all hers? All of it? Area for, yeah, do you have it?
Oh, no. Listen. They're here to help you.
Here, Star Squad. Yeah, Star Squad.
Do you want this water?
Probably dehydrated might help.
Hey, Lauren, all right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to call EMS squad to come check you out, okay? Because I think you're dehydrated. That's why you're puking and you're pretty intox, too. So
Yeah, so drink that.
I appreciate you staying with her until we got here.
Yeah.
Especially with the water being here.
don't. You're a sick ass bitch. Get the f away from me.
Jesus. I mean, yeah. Hot sun and alcohol doesn't really mix well. Yeah.
Appreciate you, Carl. Apparently, she fell in the water a couple times already. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Remain calm. We'll get the squad out here to check you out, okay?
Can I ask what county is this?
This is Cuyahoga County. You're at Edgewater right now. Where were your friends from? Why did your friends leave you?
What does that matter? Why does that matter? I'm curious. Why does that matter?
Okay. I'm just asking, that's all. Are you okay? You got some cuts. Are you okay other than that, the cuts?
Where do you see cuts?
Yeah, cuts on your hand.
Oh, because I fell earlier when I was trying digging into the dock. What county is this?
Cuyahoga.
Cuyahoga. Can my feet in the water?
No, just stay right here. I don't want you to fall in. You said you fell in a couple times. I don't want you to fall in again.
No, but I'm going to put my feet in the water.
No.
No, bad idea.
Actually, we want you to sit down for us, please.
Lauren, just sit down.
We're gonna have the squad come check you out, and then we'll get you out of here, okay? We're not looking to fight with you. We're not looking to charge you.
Actually, you are.
Just looking for some cooperation. That's it, okay?
And you're calling the whole squad back up. Once again, you guys read my record and you're like, oh my god, this girl's got a couple weed charges. Let's cite her for some more shit.
We don't care about your weed.
Listen. Okay.
Bullshit.
Listen.
You guys are gonna cite me for anything
Lauren,
you can.
listen.
No. You guys are gonna
Lauren.
cite me for anything you can.
Lauren, listen. We just need you. We just. If you remain calm with us, we remain calm with you, and we're not gonna gonna cite you, okay? All you got to do is sit here and wait for the squad.
But I've had cops that do just this, that treat me like shit.
Have we treated you like anything but nice?
No, you haven't. But have other people that are just like that treating me like shit? Yeah.
Okay. We're not other people, yeah, right? we're not those other people.
How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know?
You gotta have to take our word on it.
I will believe it when I see it.
Just go and take a number for, right now it's just made for PI, for public.
Let me tell you this. My grandpa, my uncle, my great uncle was the head sheriff of Lorraine County.
And I'm sure your great uncle is thrilled that you're name dropping him in this incident.
I know.
The name?
Yeah. I know.
You know the last name?
Yeah. No, you can't.
I literally couldn't call any of my single friends or...
You said you don't know any of their phone numbers. You don't have your phone.
You didn't give me a chance. You just called the police and called up the hotline.
I asked you. You said you don't know. You lost your phone. You don't know any of their numbers. This is unfortunately the only option we have. Just stay right here.
Stay right here, and then they'll come to you.
They're gonna come over to you.
Calm down. I'm putting my hair clip on my purse. Is that okay?
Just sit down. I
Is
don't
that
want you to
okay?
sit down.
Is my hair clip on my purse okay?
Sit down, please.
You're a bunch of assholes.
Okay. Highly intox, probably dehydration. She fell a couple times. Her friends left her here. She's got nowhere else to go.
It's because I called it assholes.
Well, it's still shouldn't leave you.
Vomiting.
Because I called that assholes.
Gonna call.
Because I'm highly intoxicated. I've been hydrating all night. Oh, hey, thank you guys for the $3,000 EMT ride. I just want to thank you personally. Thank you. $3,000 down the drain.
All right.
You're an asshole, and so are you.
Don't touch me. Stop. Don't do that.
You're gonna charge me another $3,000?
Turn around. Touch this again. Don't touch down.
Oh shit, hold on. What I miss?
Gonna call.
Because I'm highly intoxicated. I've been hydrating all night. Oh, hey, thank you guys for the $3,000 EMT ride. I just want to thank you personally. Thank you. $3,000 down the drain. You're an asshole, and so are you.
Don't touch me.
Oh, yeah, well, she poked him and then she tries to push him back.
Don't do that.
You're gonna charge me another $3,000?
Turn around. Touch this again. Don't touch down.
What happens when I walk away from the EMT?
Well, we don't chase you.
Okay, well, then I'm gonna walk away.
All right, come on.
I just...
You get checked out.
Squeezing my water away from me.
Go.
Squeezing my water away from me. Thank you. No water allowed from you, asshole.
Inside, please.
Really I don't need a $3,000 EMT.
Come on.
Thank you guys. I just want to personally charge you guys.
Get inside the squad, please.
I'm personally in debt. I'm in debt with everything. I want to thank you guys. Thank you.
Perfect.
$3,000. Thank you. Thank you. $3,000.
Get inside the squad. Get inside the squad.
No f***ing reason.
Get inside.
Get in the squad now.
It doesn't make you any less of an asshole. I'm not laying down. Also, I beat up on it like a f***ing asshole since everybody else in here wants to be a f***ing asshole.
Alright.
Go
Get a site started for her.
Go get a site started.
This is literally insane.
So if I can do one thing to start anything, it's only $300.
I don't care. It's $3,000.
It's not $3,000. It's
It's
$300.
not anything that I should have to. I don't have $3,000 for bullshit EMT ride.
Lauren.
So f you.
Lauren.
No, don't call my f***ing first name. We are Mr. and Mrs.
Let them do what they have to do.
You're the biggest mother
We're not married.
I've ever met in my life. I don't need a f***ing EMT ride. Here.
Can you answer the questions for them? They need to answer
I'm not
questions.
answering anything. I'm not answering anything.
Yeah.
We're about to get off in 15 minutes.
Oh, you are? I'm so sorry. Hey, no!
Oh, oh no! Oh my gosh, she's trying to leave. Remember the guys are about to get off shift, and then she tries to bail out of the goddamn EMT.
I'm not paying $3,000.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
I am not paying $3,000 for this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I don't need a $3,000 IMT. Yes, I do. I do. And I'm not paying $3,000 for this ride. Are you kidding me? $3,000 for a ride in the EMT when I don't need?
Let them check you out.
You don't have to say because you're not paying $3 grand.
Lauren,
You're not paying $3 grand.
Do not hit me.
You're not paying $3 grand.
Or going to jail.
I didn't hit you. Are you kidding me? I did not hit him.
Sit down now.
Are you kidding me? I hit you?
Sit down now.
On its own camera,
Now.
okay?
Yeah, I hope it is on camera. Tell me to sit down when I hit you. I hit you, right?
Sit down.
I hit you, right? I hope it's all on camera. I'm getting off this stuff.
Okay, yeah, you are.
Please, escort me off this stuff. No, actually not. I'm not doing anything wrong. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm not doing anything wrong.
Come back over.
Am I under arrest? Am I under arrest?
Yeah, you are.
Kinda.
Got it. No.
I cooperated. Stop grabbing him.
Take your
Get off of me. I'm not good.
Now you got first fall on police officer. How about that? Put your hands behind your back now. Put your hands behind your back.
Just so you know.
Don't fight me. Stop fighting.
Stop. Rana.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Oh my god, even she does it! Why? Why do they always do it? Everyone!
I'm about to sue the f*** out of you, motherfucker. You don't even know whose family you don't even know whose family you're
Oh
with,
my god!
Stand up. How am I supposed to stand up? How am I supposed to stand up? How am I supposed to stand up? You guys literally have me twisted like a pretzel. Just so you motherfuckers know. I'm not doing anything. I'm
Stand
not
up.
doing.
Stand up.
I can't. Are you kidding me? Please.
Walk. Put your legs up.
Dude, you bunch of motherfuckers.
Stand up. Stand up. Now.
You can't let me. What the? Ah, you're hurting me.
Well, walk
You're
without.
hurting me.
Well, walk without fighting. Get up.
Oh my
You're
god.
trying to hurt me. I'm gonna fight you.
Well, we're already past that.
I got her. Let's go.
I hope you know you're about to lose your motherfucking job over this.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Have a seat.
I want to know
Have a seat.
your badge number.
Have a seat.
I want to know your badge number.
Badge number!
Relax.
If he's
Relax.
listen. Look at my face, you motherfucker. Can't even do it as a man. Can't even me as a man, you motherfucker. If you're gonna,
Hey, just hold it right there. Just hold it. I'm about to hit West.
I will relax for you because you haven't put a hand on me.
He literally has hands on you, and ma'am, you need to chill. Again, this is why body cams are important, not just for the suspects, but also for the cops' sake. For God's sake.
That's the only reason I'll relax for you, because you haven't put me on me. Please let me cover my nipples.
That's how you're going to hear it. Ready? Yeah.
115, I'll be there in 2.
I can't be. Fine right now. Pretty fine. You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. You good?
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Sorry for making a mess of the squad.
Well, you guys are good, man.
She would have been on her way. That's it.
So we got the squad out. I'm trying to get her in just to get taken care of. She keeps like trying to push past us. She hits us initially, and we kind of like, all right, don't do that again. Watch out, you got card magic. Don't do that again. Got her into the squad. She started mouthing off to us again, trying to get her to sit down to get her info.
I thought this was Florida woman. Apparently this is Ohio woman.
To the EMS, and she keeps getting up. She won't give info. So I'm like, all right, well, we'll just take her to the hospital ourselves and give her a site for disorderly conduct while intoxicated. And then she started trying to hit me. And then she bit me when we were trying to get her handcuffs. So she claims her grandfather is the sheriff for Lorraine County, which that is last name for, so I'm sure she's telling the truth about that, but that don't catch any breaks when you start assaulting a police officer.
No.
Hey, stop hitting your head.
He's waving your head. Hey!
Get her out. Hey, just open the door.
Hey! Don't knock your head like that! I'm claustrophobic.
Stop.
I just need
Stay in the
air.
car.
I don't care. Leave the door open, but please, I'm claustrophobic. I cannot handle it.
We'll roll down the windows, but...
Okay. No, please, leave
We'll roll down the windows, but not doing this.
Stay here a minute. Please, this is ridiculous. Nobody's telling me what the hell is happening.
Stop. Stay in the car.
Nobody is telling me what's
We'll roll down the
happening.
windows for you. You're being
Please.
booked in on assault on a police officer. That's what's happening
What
right
county are you in?
now. Put your feet in.
I want to know what county we're in.
Put your feet in, please.
Call, please.
Put your
I
feet
would like
in.
my one phone call.
Put your feet
Some
in.
filth to my...
Artie, this is at Edgewater Park. I go there all the time to summer my dogs. I mean, I live right next to a township called Edgewater Park, but it's nowhere near as cool as this place.
Lorraine County.
Put your feet in.
Do I not get my one share of everything? You guys have locked me up so illegally for no reason. No reason. And you beat me up and literally cut
Beat her up.
my arms for no reason. Please, give me my one phone call.
Hey, just to let you know, it's
One phone call.
Great uncle?
Or great uncle or something like that. We're gonna take her down on assault on a PO. She kept pushing past me.
Yeah, I literally told him for 20 minutes to get off of me.
Yeah, I don't care.
Literally dragged me my
Lauren, put your feet in. Do me a favor. Put your feet in.
I should train the get a leash. I mean, I think Serrana's young enough that I could try it. I don't know if she'll take it though. I might give it a shot for Serrana. Not Mike, probably not.
So I can adjust those cuffs. Come over here. Let me adjust these cuffs.
Yeah, make it a little tighter.
Actually, I'm going to make them a little looser for you.
No, make it
So
a
if you
little
turn
tighter.
this
Why
way,
don't you cuff my ankles around?
turn this way, please.
Okay, so I'm assaulting a police officer, but you're gonna unloosen my cuffs.
Relax for me, please.
I would love to unloosen your cuffs. I'm not gonna touch anybody, but you're gonna put assault on a police officer on me? Are you kidding me? Unloosen my cuffs, but tell me I have assault on a police officer.
All right.
You're gonna tell me I have assault on a police officer.
Stop.
Why?
Stop pulling out of handcuffs.
Why?
Stop pulling out of handcuffs.
Okay, tell me why.
Why you're in handcuffs?
Tell me why.
Please look at me in the eyes. Look at me in the eyes. They told me I had assault on a police officer, and then they unleashed me. Why is that?
They loosen the cuffs because you're pointing it.
Because it hurts.
Hey, give me your hand.
I'm not assaulting anybody.
Turn.
I'm not assaulting
She got out of
anybody.
cuffs.
No, they let me out of my
No,
cuffs. Are
they
you
did not let you
kidding
out of
me?
cuffs. Turn.
Okay, then how did I get out?
You loosened
They loosened them. How did I? Are you kidding me? I will gladly, but don't put me on more charges.
Face that way.
All right,
just turn.
This is insane. This is the most insane bullshit.
Put your other hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back.
I know a harness, yes.
Please stop grabbing me.
She got out of those cuffs. She got it.
No, they unloosened my cuffs. You guys are literally about to get sued so hard like a mother.
Sued. No.
Don't tell me to look me in the face. Look me in the face when you tell me to relax.
Holy shit, she's foaming at the fucking mouth. Holy hell.
Don't tell me to relax when you guys are doing illegal shit. Close the door. Close the door. This shit is illegal as a mother. Yeah, that's right. That's why you unleashed me, unleashed me, and unleashed me, and unleashed me again. Liars like a motherfucker. Get my f***ing uncle up here now. Get my uncle up here. I don't care about who's your boss or anything. Get my f***ing uncle and my grandpa.
Your uncle can't help you.
Actually, he's the head sheriff of Lorraine
I don't
County.
care if he's the president of the United States.
Okay, call
he's not going to help you.
Oh, okay. Who's gonna help me then? Nobody?
Well, you
Because,
right now you can help yourself
who's gonna help
down.
you? No, who's gonna help you when they look at the fucking cameras and see how illegally you arrested me
you
like
can do
a
that.
motherfucker?
You can do that, but you're going to be spending the night down in Cuyahoga County Jail tonight.
I would rather you do that, see your fucking job, end up in the fucking bitch of the fucking scum of the world. Oh, I punched you in your little stupid chest and it hurt because you wouldn't get the fuck off of me like every other fucking police officer that assaults every other fucking person. Oh, I hope your penis is 6 times large.
Oh, tiny dick! Wow, we haven't had one of those in...
Oh, Cognito, water sip, water. Oh, I hope you have protein in that mask.
After Lauren continuously tries to berate this officer for several more minutes, she is transported to the police station, where officers need to get her out while she's still fired up.
I'll stand back with you. Alright, come on out.
I'm gonna be so coherent with you guys. I'm sorry.
I appreciate that.
No, it's literally him. Can you please pull my shoulders back in my shirt?
There you go. There you go. We're gonna go inside here. I'll get this one for you as well.
This is fine. I'm gonna be so coherent with you. It's him.
Alright, don't look at him then.
No, he's a motherfucker.
Don't look at him then. Let's go this way.
Can you please get my bags out of the back of your trunk?
No, they're gonna go to you after you get out of here, okay? Watch your step down here, okay?
You might be the sheriff's niece, but it doesn't mean you get a pass. Now, I do
Hi,
love the
Officer
beach just as
John.
much as anyone, but anytime that you include alcohol, you have to remember to be responsible, because getting to a point where you can't even stand or communicate clearly, that's a definite problem. And of course, none of us are perfect on this planet, but if we make stupid decisions, we cannot blame our parents,
Thank
our
you,
friends,
Officer
or
John.
the police. So
Illinois cops.
This is gonna be the last one. Yeah, this is gonna be it for me. I think we have... the thing is, I think we've seen this one, like, at least a year ago. Maybe 2 years ago? Because I recognize this lady and how she's acting and, like, how they're in, like, this garage-like area. But it was just uploaded by, you know, another dime a dozen body cam
Call to a casino
channel.
in relation to a woman who was making a disturbance and refusing to leave.
What's going on?
I'm the criminal.
I'm asking you what's going on. What? Okay, they just want.
Yeah, they say never been seen by the public. I'm like 80% positive that we've seen this video before.
I want you to go, man.
Okay, Lisa, thank you. Yeah.
Obviously, can I go home?
Yeah, absolutely.
Bye-bye.
You want to go down, not up.
Yeah, you want to go
Ma'am.
Damn.
Here's your bag.
I want your bag.
It's your bag.
Get away from me.
It's your bag. Okay. Your bag is here. Ma'am, listen. Here's where we're at.
I'm not ma'am.
What,
You
what,
want to cuff me? Put me in the back of your car.
what
Put
would
me
you
in
like
the
me?
jail.
What would you like me to
I
call
would
you?
love for you to cuff
What would you
me.
like me to call you?
Stupid.
Okay.
Okay. Stupid bitch. I need you to calm down and get yourself an Uber.
Put me
So listen.
in the back of
You
your
need
car.
need to leave. Can you get in a taxi and go so you don't get in trouble?
Cops gave her the opportunity to walk away and sleep it off, but she has other ideas.
Can I just go to the bathroom really quick?
No, they're not letting you inside.
I don't give a fuck what they're letting me do.
Okay.
They better let me go to the bathroom because my bladder is going to piss all over the floor unless they get me inside.
They are not going to.
Well,
so
then
get in a taxi.
I'm going to pull my pants down right here and
That is
get in trouble.
that is your choice, and yes, you will be in trouble, ma'am.
No, I will not be in trouble.
Get in a
for
taxi.
Somebody not allowing
Get
me.
in a taxi. Go to the McDonald's down the road, and use the bathroom and go home.
I'm not 17. I don't.
You're acting like it.
I mean, you sure as shit don't look like you're 17.
Okay.
Oh,
So
I'm sorry, sir.
Get your stuff and go. It's easy. Stop.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, you better get out of my way.
Ma'am, stop.
Do you think this is funny?
Ma'am.
I can handle myself.
Okay.
Do you want
Obviously
me?
you can't. You're very intoxicated.
Better-
You're
Oh, am
acting
I?
a fool. Get your stuff. Go home. I'm glad you had a
Acting
good
a
time
fool.
at the concert. Yes, absolutely.
I did not have a good time at the concert.
Okay.
I think that you people are brainwashed by the fucking politics.
Oh, God, no. Oh, she's one of those drunks. It's like, I promise I'm not going to talk politics at the party. And then like 5 drinks later, she's like screaming and screeching about a Donald Trump.
You're seeping into your brain.
Okay.
So get out
no.
of my face.
I'm not getting out of your face. You're asked to leave. Please leave.
No. Can you at least get him out of my face so I can talk to you? I feel like you might be a better choice of talking to me. He's trying to be like very aggressive. I'm gonna get arrested if I punch him in the face. So he
Oh,
needs
you
to get out of my
absolutely
face.
will.
You absolutely will.
Get out of my fucking face!
Ooh.
Get out of my face! Did you just?
No, don't. Why? Why do people think that they could go into like a chest thumping match with a cop and think that they're going to come out on top?
Push me?
Stop.
Did you just push me?
Are you ready to
I
go
didn't
home?
do anything.
Are you ready to go home
Get
before
out
you
of
get arrested?
Yeah, we're done. Really? Really? Now she puts on the tears?
Show one in custody. Are you done? Are you done?
Get him off.
You're kicking us.
Or I will
Are you
never
done?
Stop. I'll never be done unless he gets off me.
Listen. Move
Get
your
off me, you
foot up.
stupid
Move your foot up.
The cuffs are on, but Stephanie isn't done assaulting officers.
Get off me.
Move your foot up so I can get off.
You stupid fuck.
Damn! Holy shit!
I'm done.
Hog tire! She's got the boots for it.
I hope you're proud of yourself. Call of them. Call of them. The best person who wants to f***ing save. Get off me, you stupid.
Nope, you've lost that opportunity.
Get off me!
No,
you
you've lost that opportunity.
I don't care! Get off me! Go do something worthy! Get the f off me! Get off me! You stupid, worthless pieces of fucking being! Go do something that is actually worth crime!
Yeah, there it is. Go fight the real criminals.
726 Howard Avenue.
104726 Howard. Stop touching me! My lawyer will.
My lawyer!
Get off me before I tell my lawyer what you're doing. Get off me, you stupid piece of shit! You are not taking me. Get off me if you don't want my lawyer. My lawyer will record this.
That's fine. We're recording too. So.
Off me. Get off me! I've asked you
No!
4 times to get off me!
And it's not happening. You keep kicking. Stop.
I'm not kicking you, you stupid idiot!
You kicked me 4 times.
And you kicked me multiple times, so knock it off. Now, my lawyer is going to use this up. Get off my legs! Get off me!
Okay. Can I talk to you?
It's like a fish that's like wrapped up or something, or like oh yeah, like a somebody's that's been hogtied.
For a second.
Stand up then!
Let me talk.
Oh, you're not gonna
Stop yelling. Stop yelling.
Now.
If I get off of you, are you going to stop kicking?
I will stand up like a human being.
You are going to sit on the curb, but are you going to stop kicking?
Like
Okay.
a human being.
If you kick one more time. Get your feet out to the curb.
I will.
Feet to the curb.
Only if it's at your pride.
All right.
Now,
Stay up. Relax.
get these cuffs are hurting me.
Okay. I will check the cuffs. Ma'am, are you ready to get into the car?
Do you think I'm ready to get in the car? Why don't you stand me up? You will have.
Let's go to the car.
No.
Yes.
First of all, I need.
We're going to go to this car.
Stop. Excuse me.
Walk with me.
Stop it.
Walk with me.
Down in front of you. This is not.
Walk to the car. Let's get you in there before more people see you.
I don't give a fuck what people see.
That's fine.
Any weapons on you?
Yep.
What do you have?
My eyes.
Ooh, those things are deadly.
Yep, they are.
Get in the car.
No, I'm not. Nope.
Okay, you know what? We're going to have Megan do a full search. Stop.
Get away from me.
Stop.
You want to touch me? Abuse me. I will go to court with all these bruises.
Okay.
Touch
You good,
me.
Megan?
Throw me. Yeah, Megan, you want to detain the bruises?
Detain the bruises.
The bruises?
Yeah. Get away from me. Get away from me.
Stop.
Let go of me.
Stop.
Let go of me. This is bullshit. And I'm being detained. Ow, you stupid motherfucking police.
Get in the car. Stop.
The police.
Get in the car. Nobody wants to hit you.
Get off me. Get off me. I know the news is here. They can see it.
Step up
News.
and get in the car.
Fucking recorded for being a
Step up and get in the car like a fucking adult.
Let me up.
We're gonna wrap
Let me up.
Get her up. Can you get her up? Get her leg. Get your butt in.
Get off of me.
Get your butt
Get off of me. Put me on
Get
the
your butt
sidewalk,
in.
You stupid
Get your butt in.
You want to wrap her?
I mean, at this point,
Yeah.
What did you say to me?
we're gonna put you on the curb.
Fucking say.
Oh my God. Yeah, we're done. The rap.
Slow down, we got this.
All right, there it is. All right, headphone warning, headphone warning. Here it is.
My lawyer will have so much fun with the mystery shit. Yeah. Put me in the back. Just throw me in the back.
Can you roll her?
I'll shut up.
More?
Yep. No, I'll sit up.
Just get her up.
Hey, listen. Stop! I will get up myself and I will get in the back quietly. If you want to keep torturing me, I will notate this for my lawyer. You might want to just let me get up. Shut the f up.
And up. Sit up. Sit up.
Nope. Get the f away from me. Hey, you above my head. Hey, you, get them away from me.
Okay,
get them away from me. Get them away from me. Get them away from me.
Sit up.
Please get them away from me. Sit up. Get away from me.
Who's them?
Let him sit me up. He's gonna sit me up. You get away from me.
Sit up. Sit up.
Get him away from me and I will sit up for you.
Sit up.
Get this.
She's got the helmet.
What the fuck are you doing?
So you don't hurt your head, okay?
Where are my babies?
Ma'am.
No, get it off my fucking face. You guys are going to jail. I can't wait until you go to jail. Get away from me!
You want to grab that side, somebody?
Grab it and go! You stupid useless piece of this shit.
Stephanie was charged with aggravated battery on a peace officer, aggravated assault on a peace officer, and resisting a peace officer.
That sounds about right. All right. No, Serrana. No, you're wiggling away. No. You're my baby. He's purring, like, real hard. Probably can't hear it because of the noise. The noise cancellation. Hey, Serrana, why are you such a little shit? Why are you such a little shit to me? When I give you everything I can. She is a little shit. She is a little shit. Yeah. Fine. What do you want, baby? Okay. Hope you guys had a good night. Congratulations to Judge Simpson on his victory. I mean, it's kind of unsurprising. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll check out Code Blue Cab's video that just dropped. Ugh. I know it just dropped. It looks pretty interesting, but it's like 37 minutes long, and I knew I was not going to be able to make it through the whole thing. And so I hope you guys have a good one. Good rest of your evening. Take care. And I'll see you guys next time. Hit that like button. Thank you all for your donations, your subs, your likes. All very appreciated. And yeah, take care of yourselves. See you later. Bye, guys. Bye.